FIFA time, right here in the United States.
Switzerland, Tunisia, Turkey, USA, Uzbekistan, Uruguay, Ivory.
Hello, I am CoachO, and this is the National Scouting Service Podcast Show, and I am your host of the National Scouting Service Podcast Show. We're going live right now on TikTok to give some updates and some scores of the FIFA World Cup. Before we get into that, you can follow me on Twitter at CoachO Brown. You can also follow National Scouting Service on Twitter at National Scouting. We're also on Instagram, National Scouting. We're also on Snapchat. We're also on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button and hit the thumbs up. We are under National Scouting Service on YouTube. We need you as our followers and our supporters. That way you can get alerts anytime that we're going live. You can participate on our shows. We're also on Facebook under National Scouting Service. We also have another page on Facebook, which is National Scouting Service Podcast. We have two pages on Facebook because we are growing. And on Facebook, you only can have so many followers. We have our own podcast radio station, which is on Station Head. You'll have to download the Station Head app and follow National Scouting. Now, if you follow us on our Station Head app radio and you send us four of your favorite artists, we'll create a playlist in your name, which will be featured on our radio station that we will play. It'll always be up there. And we are also connected to Spotify, and you can follow us on Spotify at National Scouting Service as well. And you're able to go back to listen to any of our podcast shows, audio on Station Head app radio, the radio station that we on, as well as on Spotify. I think I covered all the social media platforms that we are on that I can remember offhand right now. And if you tuned in on the other day, you probably heard me say that I have a problem with TikTok, which I do, because TikTok haven't provided us with a Eurolink or a a streaming key to be able to go live on our platform, which we use Be Live to go live, which allow us to go live on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. But we're not able to do that on Be Live because we don't have a streaming key or a Eurolink to be able to do that. Now, we are talking FIFA soccer. I am Team USA, born in the United States, born in Galveston, Texas, a little island that a lot of you probably don't know of. But yes, we do have our own island. We don't have clear blue waters and stuff like that, but we do have the Gulf of Mexico, and it is a tourist location and a tourist spot where a lot of spring breakers go, even travelers go as well. So don't get it twisted about my hometown. Now, you can see the picture in the background. That is me and my Team USA jersey. On the other show, I do pull for Mexico, which they won yesterday, 2-0 against South Africa. They scored within 10 minutes of their game. They are a serious team. They're not playing in this World Cup, so I look for them to go very far down the line. Also, who played yesterday was South Korea, and they played against Czechia. I know I'm saying that wrong, but South Korea won 2-1, and that was a very interesting game as well. But today, we have Canada against Bosnia Herzegovina. That'll be at 2 p.m. And these games are on Peacock. So if you don't have cable or anything, get on Peacock. You can download it. I'm pretty sure it's free. I have it. I don't even know if I'm paying for it, but I have Peacock. And Team USA will be playing today against Paraguay. I hope I pronounced that name right. And this is going to be a very interesting game. Now, if you all don't know anything about Paraguay, they are a physical team. They are located by Argentina and Brazil. Don't know if they're going to have players from both countries, but they are a very physical team. The last time we faced this team, we got in a clear the bench brawl. Yes, got into a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Paraguay is a very physical team, which that's what we want. We want to be physical. We're Americans. We don't mind that. Bring it on. So that's going to be a very interesting game. That game will be at 8 p.m. Here in Texas. That's Central Standard Time. So 8 p.m. The Canada, Bosnia, and Hertz game will be at 2 p.m. Be sure you tune in to those games. Definitely pulling for Team USA. Hope we go all the way and win it. I'm not going to say this should be an easy game because when you're professionals, no game is easy. I don't care what your record is or how it stands or whatever the case may be. It's going to be a very physical game for us. We should get the win. If we play hard like we're supposed to, we'll get the win. 2 players from the U.S. Team that you need to look for. Posick, outstanding soccer player, speed, quickness, good feet work, and Richards. Look out for Posick and Richards. These are 2 key players that I feel that can help lead us down the way. I'm hearing if we get to game 16, I didn't know they played that many games, so I'm pretty sure they playing every other day. We get to game 16, we have a pretty good chance of getting to the finals and winning that game. So go Team USA. Congratulations to Mexico. They started off fast, got a goal within 10 minutes. They won their game 2-0. South Korea won as well, 2-1 against Seshiko. I don't know how you pronounce that name. Canada plays against Bosnia and Hertz today at 2 p.m. And Team USA play against Paraguay at 8 p.m. Today. Look for Posick and Richards on Team USA. Them will be the guys I think will be leading the charge for us. Now, I have some questions about soccer. I know a lot of people, and I said this the last time I was on, a lot of people say that Americanized football is not football because we use our hands and we throw the ball and stuff like that. But I said I disagree because in football, the way they pronounce it, soccer, they use their hands too. They have a goalie that throws the ball pretty much as like their quarterback. He don't throw it as much as our quarterback does in football, but he throws the ball as well. Both games are physical, but I'm going to say the Americanized football is a lot more physical. Now in soccer, yeah, y'all run a little bit more than us. Pretty sure y'all probably in better shape because y'all running constantly. Yeah, we have kill plays and then we go into the huddle and we have timeouts and stuff like that. But Americanized football is the game. Now, what I don't like about football, soccer, is it seems like almost every play, which they call tackling, but it's against the rules to tackle. I don't understand that. But anyway, players always hurt. They grabbing their shins. I'm pretty sure they wear shin guards because I know in college and high school, I guess you're required that you have to wear them. But I'm pretty sure they wear shin guards. And then they fall on the ground. They want all this attention. They act like basketball players. They fake like they hurt. But then after they get the penalty card or whatnot, they get up and they okay. That part of it I don't like. If you hurt, you hurt. If you're a ball, get up, fight through it. You chose the sport. You're getting paid for the sport. That's my only take on that. Outside of that, hey, please follow our podcast on social media platforms. We will be going live on June the 28th. I think that's a scheduled date. And we will have outstanding, this guy's a two-way player, and I have some questions for him too. We interviewed him his sophomore year, didn't interview him his junior year. And when I tell you he led a charge, he led a charge. And ladies and gentlemen, that is Mr. Xavier Muhammad. He was out of South Houston High School. There's rumors flying around that he has since transferred to another high school. I'm not going to say that name until we get him on our podcast show. But June the 28th, I think that's at 7 p.m. Be looking for flyers and advertisement of this interview. The young man has already signed with Michigan University. It's going to be a Wolverine. Yep. Outstanding basketball player. He's ranked in that as well. And you know nowadays that these football players that go to college all day was basketball players. They convert them to football players, but he already a football player. He just played basketball. And sometimes they get in the NFL. Draymond Green, Tony Gonzalez, just to name a few. Gates, just to name a few. So his future is bright, outstanding guy. Got the key to the city when he was a young man. Very good, academically sound, not a dummy. GPA up there. Big boy. So I'm going to have to watch what I say to him when I interview him because I do see him a lot in person and I don't want him grabbing me. I'm too old for that. I just want to talk. Just want to ask some questions about his football journey, academics, what he doing in the offseason, where do he see his team going, with the new school he at. Y'all thought I was going to say the name, but I'm not. If he's at a new school, we don't know. That's hearsay until we hear from him, because you know how rumors spread. But that's all I have for you today. Follow me on Twitter at CoachO Brown. Also follow National Scouting Service on Twitter at National Scouting Service. We are on Snapchat, Instagram. As you can see, we're on TikTok. Just mad at TikTok because we don't have our streaming key and our URL key to go live on our streaming platform, which is Be Live. Big shout out to Be Live. See, I'm giving you some advertisement there. So whenever you're ready to give us our sponsorship, be sure you do that as well. But I am Coach O. We're also on Facebook. We have 2 pages on Facebook. I said it once before. I'm going to say it again. We got National Scouting Service on Facebook. We have National Scouting Podcast on Facebook. And we're on YouTube. Click the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. If you do both of those, you'll get alerts every time we go live, so you won't miss a show. We even allow our guests to have people to come on our show to ask questions, so you also get to be a part of the show. Looks nice to see your name come across the screen. We answer your questions, address your questions, and move on through the show. Have our own podcast radio station on Station Head. Only thing you got to do is download the app and follow National Scouting. You can even call us on our podcast radio station and ask questions. Yep. Send us 4 of your favorite music artists. We'll create a playlist for you, which will be featured on our radio station as well as on Spotify. I forgot to mention Spotify. We're on that too, National Scouting Service. But again, I am Coach O. This is the National Scouting Service podcast show, which we are going live on TikTok. And as always, now I gotta go.
Free coast. Let's play football.
Hey! Congratulations, Mexico. USA, it's our turn now. Let's go.
Put your flags up in the air.